tattoo culture काफी सालों से हम I think we've been with tattoo culture for a very long time, and something like this is more on an education to educate our audience that tattoo is safe, tattoo is healthy, tattoo is hygiene, and it's absolutely safe to get tattooing done. So I think a project like this is more to announce, Sam. A project like this is more to announce and teach the audience that this is a culture that can be accepted. It was accepted traditionally in the early days, and now in the modern world we should accept tattoos, and tattoos should be accepted everywhere. You shouldn't be judged. You shouldn't be judged by your tattoos, but it's a form of art, and this art has been practiced in traditional style and now in modern contemporary style. So that's one of the main reasons that we are doing this is to make our community known and make the audience known. It's also about gathering of communities together and showcasing our traditions and our culture. And tattooing has been a culture for a very long time in India, and that's what we want to say, that come experience this culture and be a part of this culture. So, to start with, the Kula being the name, is about, it comes from the Sanskrit word called Kul. And Kul means community, it means clan, it means tribe. And we are a modern tribe, all of us. We've existed from millions of years back, and that's what they did then. And this is what, as a modern tribe, is what we are doing. But it's the same practice that's going on, tattooing. It's just more evolved and come. And we want Kula, what we made Kula worldwide. So we want to take this project out from India everywhere else, and not bring like what's happening around the world into India, but take what's happening in India, take it around the world, and say, hey, this is our tradition, this is our culture, and we are here to present it to you as Kula worldwide. So yeah, it's not only Kula, but it's Kula worldwide that we want to go with it.
Is this for the first time we organizing this, or it has already been organized previously also? And if it already organized previously, what difference is like?
So, like I said when I was talking earlier, that we've done conventions in the past. We've brought artists together. We've brought, artists from across the globe. But it's never happened the way this one is going to be happening, because this involves not only tattoo artists, but artists from every walk of life. We are talking about indigenous artists who are the roots of the where this art form evolved from. So we are trying to bring in those people who are trying to revive this art form in some way or the other, with facing a lot of hardships, with facing a lot of problems, like Mangla Ben also described. It's a dying form, but what we're trying to do is we're trying to revive it and giving them a platform to come and showcase what this art form was and what it is right now. So that's how this event is going to be different. That's how Kula is going to be different from the ones that have happened in the past. We've never really tapped in, or never really thought about it in the past with the past events, but with this event we want to bring that change, where not only tattooing, but how did it all start needs to be showcased. That's how it is.
How many artists you are expecting?
So we are expecting anything between, say, 100 to 150 artists, 100 to 150 artists. Yes,
Globally.
Globally, yes.
That's why we've called it a global gathering. And the tagline for this is like, get ready, we're returning to where it all started. So it's about getting ready, and we're returning to where it all started and giving them respect, and also seeing how we can coexist. Like Sam would want to use that art form in some way in his modern collaborations.
So that's the whole core of this event, of this platform. Trying to help each other by collaborating, by using each other's work and giving each other the credit that we all deserve. And coming up with something that is more than beautiful, in a way, picturestic way, where we probably would have never imagined it to be. So that's what this art form is. This platform is trying to do.
When we talk about other, like it seems we are getting hits from worldwide, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Other artists also. What response we are getting from the other countries? And we are
Oh, the response has been super great. I mean, so Sam's curating the artist. He's mentoring this, but he's also curating the artist to be here, and we're focusing and bringing a lot of indigenous artists from across the world, from Sarawak, from New Zealand, from Australia, from India itself, so much. But I think he's always brought the best artists who in terms of art were the best, and educated India with that. And Sam can say a few of the names that he's curated and he's brought down, and I'm sure he's got a plan. He's got a plan for this as well.
So we, as a team, to be very honest, I would say, Andre and myself, we've traveled so much extensively, that we have met and we've come across so many friends, so many people who practice tattooing on a completely different level. As in, the exposure, not just for us, has been eye-opening. It's been a roller coaster ride where we probably never imagined that art form could be in this manner, could be practiced in this way. Like, we've got friends from New Zealand who probably go into the forest, they do rituals, and then they come back and then they start tattooing and do. Then we've met people from Philippines, from the Southeast Asian community, where every tattoo is done after a ritual that is done. They do their prayers, they do their offerings, and then they start doing the tattoo. So it's not only tattooing that these people are doing; they're doing so much more than that. It's a revival. It's an eye-opening experience which I feel everybody in our community should experience. Because till date, all that we've experienced and we've been exposed to is you lift the machine, you pick up the machine, you start tattooing, the client is done, you go back home. But now, this is the kind of exposure that we want people to know and see, that this is how serious an art form can be for someone. And we want you to bring that seriousness into your practices. That's what we are trying to do.
We definitely want to represent India
Yes.
globally.
Absolutely.
So, we want to say like, hey, India's here, and this is our culture, this is our tattoos, and we represent India on a global platform.
Something you are planning this year?
Everything is very new. We kind of put everything aside from what happened in the pandemic. We put our thoughts aside of how we were doing things in the pandemic, and we've now aligned ourselves to a post-pandemic world, and that's what it's about coexisting as a post-pandemic world, and we want communities to come together to coexist. Pre-pandemic, we all lived and did our own things in our own communities, but I think it's evident that we coexist and help each other. So it's a fresh, new thought, but as I said, going back to our roots and bringing more communities together.
Trust me, I'm sorry, but my last word of my input would be, trust me, we both are equally scared as much as
We are happy to do this.
as much as we are happy to do it and we want to do it for the community. We are also, we have cold feet sometimes and wonder that whether we should do it or not, whether it will work. But we really hope and we pray that it should work and it will work. It will. So, thanks a lot. Thanks.
Thank you, everybody.
Nesco and all about Kula.
We are very excited about this. Nesco is arguably the India's largest private sector exhibition center, and we do a lot of events here across all through the year. But we have never really gone into events which are so-called in B2C in nature. So we are hoping that this will help to grow the tattoo fraternity here and also help. We want to be a support system because we have the venue here, we have the resources to help them to create a bigger, they can create a bigger community. That's what we want to help them do that.
जी मैडम क्या कहना चाहोगी?
नमस्कार, मेरा नाम मंगलाबाई मरावी है और मैं ग्राम लालपुर जिला डिंडौरी मध्य प्रदेश से आई हूँ। और यहाँ आके मेरे को बहुत मतलब मैं कह नहीं सकती, बहुत खुशी हो रही है क्योंकि जो ये कार्यक्रम करने वाले हैं ये बहुत ही अच्छा कार्यक्रम है, क्योंकि हमारे पीढ़ी दर पीढ़ी से जो गुदना चलती आ रही है वो अब लुप्त होने की कगार पे है। अभी भी 100 में 10% भी नहीं बचा है। बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं जो अभी भी करा रहे हैं, लेकिन बहुत कम। शहर में तो ज़्यादा हो गया है लेकिन देहात में तो कम हो गया है। गांव देहात में कुछ भी नहीं हो रही है, तो इसको बचाने के लिए ही हम ये कार्यक्रम रख रहे हैं। तो जैसे यहाँ मुझे बुलवाए हैं, मैं यहाँ आके बहुत खुश हूँ और लोग सीखना चाहते हैं, जानना चाहते हैं इसके बारे में, क्यों करा रहे हैं, कैसे करा रहे हैं, उनको मैं सब विस्तार से बताऊँगी जितना मेरे को पता है। तो क्या है कि गुदना जो है तो पारंपरिक बैगा जाति के गुदना, उनके जाति प्रथा का पहचान होती थी। जब तक बैगा जाति के महिलाओं के जैसे ये माथे में चूल्हा नहीं होती, तो चूल्हा नहीं होने के कारण में उनको बैगा जाति के नहीं मानते थे। तो चूल्हा बनवाना उनके लिए ज़रूरी था, और चूल्हा इसलिए बनवाते थे कि हमारे घर में भोजन बनती रहे और हमारे घर में कभी अनाज या भोजन की कमी ना हो, इसलिए से। और घुटने पे दिया बनवाते थे। दिया मतलब हमारे घर में रोशनी बनी रहे। उस ज़माने में लाइट बिजली कुछ भी नहीं थी। नांगा बैगा और नांगा बैगिन की ज़माने की बात है ये। तो मतलब हमारे घर में दिया जलती रहे ताकि रोशनी मिलती रहे, ऐसे करके। फिर बखर बनवाया और बैल के आँख सही रहेंगे तभी तो वो मतलब चलेगा हल, इसलिए से ऐसे बनवाए। और बहुत सारे ऐसी चीज़ें हैं, बखर है और चकमक पत्थर से आग जलाना। तो चकमक पत्थर ठोक के आग जलाते रहे। तो पहले आग कुछ भी नहीं होती थी, उस ज़माने से चलती आ रही है। जो अपनी पारंपरिक ये गुदना है ये लुप्त हो रही है, इसलिए से अब मैं शहर में लोगों को बताती हूँ, सिखाती हूँ और सीख भी रहे हैं, बहुत ही अच्छे से सीख रहे हैं। मेरे को बहुत खुशी हो रही है, कम से कम हमारी ये धरोहर जिंदा रहेगी, कहीं भी रहेगी, जिंदा रहेगी। तो इसीलिए यहाँ आके मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगा, और ये कार्यक्रम तो एकदम बहुत अच्छा लगा मेरे को। और मैं ज़्यादा तो कुछ नहीं कह सकती। धन्यवाद। ठेला मतलब जड़ भी सही होना चाहिए। जैसे हम फसल उगाएंगे तो हमारी जड़ भी सही होना चाहिए, और जिसको भी झेला बोलते हैं, ऊपर का जो फसल है वो भी अच्छा होना चाहिए, अनाज अच्छा पकना चाहिए, ऐसे वो दर्शाती है। और ये मछली का कांटा है, और ये चकमक झेला तो पत्थर से आग निकालते थे। और ये बैल का आँख है, और ये है धंधा। धंधा मतलब कोई भी बिजनेस अपन कर रहे हैं वो सही होना चाहिए। और ये है कुन्नी जो बांस का बना हुआ मछली फंसाने का, तो वो लोग मांस मछली बहुत खाते थे, इसलिए से ये कुन्नी बनवाए। और ये है दौरी मतलब बांस की ही होती है, जिसमें चावल धोने के काम आती है। और ये है मधुमक्खी के छत्ते। और ये सांकर जो दरवाजे पे कड़ी लगा थी उसको भी बोलते हैं, और सांकर लहर भी बोल देते हैं, जैसे लहरें समुंदर की लहरें हैं उसको भी बोलते हैं। और ये है मुरैला, और ये भी सेम चीज़ है, माछी मूड़ी टिक्का। तो ये कुल मिला के मधुमक्खी के छत्ते ऐसे बना है पूरा। और ये है चूल्हा, और ये बड़ी लकड़ी हो गया, और ये बिंदी है अनाज के ढेर, ताकि हमारे घर में अनाज हमेशा रहे।